But then she received an unexpected break. It would propel her into the public eye. E4 launched Kings of Comedy, a reality TV show to find the best comedian from 4 old-school performers like Stan Boardman and Mick Miller, and from 4 alternative ones. They were to live together in a house for 1 month.
I wanted to raise my profile by doing that show, but I also knew by raising my profile that high this early could be a huge mistake.
I just thought it was a really, really treacherous place to have to put your newly honed skills on display.
I had hoped there'd be somebody of my level in it, and when I got there it was big panic again when I realised that the next person up from me had been going 10 years. I was like, oops, this is a very big mistake.
I mean, she was in a house with some of the most experienced comedians in the country, and they were nervous, you know.
To be chosen, and she did well on it, especially when she was down to doing her material in front of a live audience, which is what her job is. She did very well at that.
I fared really well in the end. It was touch and go at the beginning, but after that it was fine. I got further. Everybody expected me to be first out. Everybody did.
Ava survived into the final week, but while she didn't win, she certainly raised her profile. But most importantly, she'd caught the eye of Vivian Claw, the best comedy agent in town. Just 1 week after leaving the house, Ava was thrilled to see Vivian.
I would like to work with you. I think you have an incredible talent. I think, you know, you're really going to make it. But I need to have someone who's really ambitious. I'm not interested in spending time suggesting you, talking you up, sending your stuff out. If you kind of go, oh, well, I don't really know, and anyway, I want to go shopping today, so I don't really want to go for an interview. I'm not interested in that because it's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
Lovely, take care.
Okay, bye. So, I have an agent. I have a new agent. She's Vivian, which is excellent. It's really cool because I thought she was way too big to touch me. So I'm very happy.
Ava has gone from being a teenage tearaway to a stand-up success. She's landed a top agent, performs at the best venues, and the prison service is now just material for her act. Ava Vidal is finally on her way.
She's gone past the first rung. She's now just hit the second rung. There's about half a dozen rungs for her to go, but now she's getting into that lovely situation where people would sit up and take more notice of her.
Give it up and welcome the brilliant Ava Vidal!
Hello, Comedy Store. How's everyone doing? You okay? Oh, good. I'm glad to be here in London. I just got back from New York this morning. What amazed me was how many people couldn't understand what I was saying. And one person actually turned around to me and go, "Would you speak English?" Like, English is actually, this is what the language sounded like before you people defecated all over it. Adding woo to the end of every sentence. Changing the spelling of things. And mixing up the dates. It's the day, then the month, then the year, for God's sake.
It's a case of she's had 2 children and she wants to show them that anything is possible. You know, this is the route that she's decided to take. She could have carried on studying or she could have stayed in the prison service, but she's decided to go out on her own. And she has to show them, look, you can do anything you want to do.
I don't know, have we got any teenagers in? Any? Good, I hate those too. No, I do. They make me sick. They're out there sort of burgling places, vandalising stuff, breaking into people's property. What is wrong with those people? Do you know some of them are as young as 13 years old? Now, I can't speak for you guys, but when I was 13, I wasn't like that. When I was 13, I was responsible and I was at home looking after my 2 kids.
She is kind of a beacon of light for anybody who's thinking, I'm not happy with my life and I want to make a change. and going for what you want to go for. So I have nothing but respect for her in that way.
I was very nice to the inmates. I'd let them practice their religion, because what I'd do is if I got a Jehovah's Witness in, I'd send them around the wing knocking on all the other inmates' cell doors, and the best part was they couldn't pretend they weren't in.
I feel finally home. I feel like I'm finally doing something that I really love to do. It fits in with my lifestyle, fits in with my children. I'm really enthusiastic about it. I love writing material. I just love trying to sort of stretch myself and get better at what I'm doing. So I feel, yeah, this is it.
Listen, that's my time. Thank you very much. Good night.